Susie said, hi. Look at way up there on top of that. See that up there? That furry thing licking its paw? That's Keyboard Cat. Yeah. Guard your privacy and enjoy your cat. Let's get going. Urich. Oh, yes, Urich has been around before, and we enjoy that a lot. Look at that. Mohammed Soimulext. Perfect cell. Wait, this is still here. Egypt maps. This is asking, what is this about? This live stream is about, it's about Keyboard Cat and his legacy, or her legacy. Keyboard Cat, the famous cat on the internet, as you well know. And I'm the guy that made all the videos. Well, I mean all the original videos with the cat and the piano. And that cat is very nostalgic and famous. And we're on our fourth generation of Keyboard Cats. This fourth one you're going to meet here in a little bit. His name is Presley. And RE says, we love your vids. Thanks, man. Well, we're going to check out a couple of those vids right now. And this website, this channel, I should say, is all about this. This live stream is dedicated to anybody and anything in the universe with the intention of spreading and living love, generosity, happiness, creativity, humor, and kindness. It's all here for you to do that. And then up on top, there's a picture of Fatso with a little inscription that says, she is a vibe. She was wearing a Santa hat there at the old house, right by where we shot the old video. And all the cats that have passed away are still with us. That's what this show is about. This show is about that everything and everybody and every thought and every moment and everywhere and every time is still stored up in every one of your cells, in your DNA. And cats do get old and die just like people, but it's okay. Ramona says it's okay. Romona. Satur says it's okay. Now, if y'all stick around a little while, after we feed the cat and look at a couple of videos, then Egypt Maps wants to know, it was cancer that killed the cat. Yeah, and urinary tract complications. Male cats get that a lot. After we do those things, then we will do a little painting, and we're going to do some spray painting outside. It's all set up. And I'm going to put a lot of your names, people who are watching today and request that their names get a shout out and a readout on the painting that will be available on eBay. So there you go. We're going to look at this song one more time because I love it. You go, Daddy-O. Okay, let's look at a video or two. Then go see the cat. I got to log in here. It'll take me just a nanosecond. I got in. Now here's a bunch of videos that are all called assorted clips. This is a lot of, but definitely not all of Keyboard Cat clips. And we're going to look at these ones down, no, up here today. Yeah. This is called Keyboard Cat Strobe. Let's check it out. It's strobe vibe, so it's so right for today. Because we're all in the vibe. The vibe is good, and then you're good. Yeah. If you look on this channel, you'll see all of these videos from days past. And here is, that was strobe, and this one is like a Keyboard Cat, some kind of short. I made a short because those are popular now. And I am pretty short. It's just a shorty. That's why they call them shorts. And you wear your undershorts. Now there's this one. This one is Keyboard Cat runs a Holly carburetor, I think. Yeah. My hot rod has 2 big Holly carburetors on it. I recommend them. Now that's one hot rod cat. He did take my keys, my debit card, and he took off in the hot rod. He just went up and down the street right here in front of the house, though. He didn't go downtown or get on the freeway or anything, but we still had to reprimand him and tell him never, never again. Cats don't drive, although he did a pretty good burnout there. I can't say that he didn't. Now I'm thinking, somebody wants to order Sufik, wants to see the cat. Well, somebody's saying Keyboard Cat sucks. We're really not. We ain't buying that. Keyboard Cat's got a good vibe. And you got one too. Sweet. Now, let us go see the cat himself. There he is up there. Look at that. He's hanging over the edge, which is dangerous. You gotta get hooked up here, little man. There's people that want to see you. Meow. All right, little man, let's get you a little treat. To climb up there, I need the step stool. Here is the plate of goodies. Some homegrown catnip. There he goes. He's digging in. Meow. But see, all time is all hooked into one instant. It's now, it's later, it's in the past, it's the future, it's everywhere and everything and everyone at all times, in all places. And so don't worry about missing out on something, because it's in there. It's in your planet's DNA, your solar system's DNA. The Milky Way. Milky Way is not just a good candy bar. It's your address. Right, kitty? He's used to me just serving him here. There's a couple of old vintage skateboards there. Yeah. You can see outside it's going to be sunny and hot. So I got the AC on. Oops, he just dropped a little catnip. There you go. Eat up, son. Ayush Tag says, I love you, babe. Meow. Stick around, Ayush, when we get going on the painting, which will be pretty soon, and we'll put your name on it. Any of you, stick around. Yep, I made the original footage of that cat in a blue shirt playing the piano. Was made in 1984, just down the street from here. And for your wonderment, there wasn't an internet, there wasn't a YouTube, there wasn't a Facebook. Most people, well, no one had smartphones. This was in 84. And I guess I was just on some level anticipating the future and the past. And when you're doing your thing and you do it full blast every day, something will happen. Try it. How could it not happen? Picasso said, find your gift and give it away. So that's what we're going with. It can't be a mistake. I Don't Care, which is a great name, says, I love the keyboard cat. That makes us so happy. And Alvarado says that too. This looks like old Fatso keyboard cat, but with more fur. This is a furry cat. Yeah. And in the summer, I think he gets pretty hot. Look at him licking his paws there. Oh, he's such a good boy. Here. There's 2 more kibbles there. Oh, scratch your neck. Yeah. Oh, yes. Now remember to visit charlieschmidt.com. It's a website that will bring you lots of fun and good keyboard cat vibe. This is all about the vibe. The universe has a vibe, and you're part of it. And when you realize it, you benefit. When you don't realize it, you still benefit. But when you realize it, you're really just like skiing right along. Babe Meow, I Don't Care, which is a good name, says, he's so cute. That is a great name, I Don't Care. We're going to have to remember to put that on this drawing that we're doing today. He's just licking himself. 15 minutes into the show, and all he's doing is lick, lick, lick. I got to take this down, because if I leave it there, he'll knock it off on the floor, and it will break. Break, break. We'll put it over here. There, by the way, is a framed the original Keyboard Cat shirt that Fatso wore in 1984. It came from J.C. Penney, and there you go. So we're going to go outside because I have set up some spray paint project that we need to pursue. And I don't want to spray paint in the house too much because it stinks and it's poison and all that. So let's go out. It's about time we did something outside. Good. Give us a like if you have an extra like finger handy there. Here's where we're going to paint today. There's the tripod. Phone's going to go on the tripod. There's some spray paint, some stencils, and some paper. So here we go. And I have put some time and energy into this. Let's see what happens. Let's just watch. Okay, there it is. There's a stencil. Keyboard Cat stencil, you can see that I've spray painted so many times over the years that it's just caked. It's about a 1/4 inch thick. And we're going to put some spray paint on it. I've been wanting to try to use this one. This one's called Chrome. Could you imagine spray paint like chrome? Let's do this. Look at that. Whoa. Now this one says this fluorescent hot pink, but my spray paints are such a mess you don't know what's in them. But we're going to try this. And then maybe a little, is this really going to be green? I bought green paint. I guess so. All right. Is everything rolling? Let's make sure. 51, 52, yes. Okay, let's take this one down. And there's what we're left with. You can see that. Yes, sir. Now I have another stencil that says simply the word play. So we're going to put play like about there. And there will be, little pin marks, little pinholes in this sheet of paper after we're done. And I'm just so sorry. But that's just the way she goes sometimes. So now we're going to put the hot paint on the play. I don't know if I want to put any other colors on there or not now. Let's just pick up this one corner and see what it looks like. Ooh, I'm liking that. Yeah. Let's say we can dig it and dig with that. And so now, while we're at it, before I even go upstairs with this, I was planning to go upstairs and paint on it with a brush. and some markers maybe. But let's try, I just happened to bring a couple of markers in my pocket. So let's see, who wants their name? Who wants to be part of internet history? Who's in the vibe? I don't care, it's in the vibe. There's I don't care. Caring a little bit, but that's all right. We won't turn you in. Me. Moon MCN. Moon MCN. This pain is not too good. What do you suppose all that stands for? That looks good. I don't care looks good. Let's put a rocket up here. There's a rocket. And who else? Anthony. Easy. Tiffany Ware. You're welcome, I don't care. Tiffany Ware. Now let's put a planet right here. I'm guessing Saturn, but I don't know. Maybe a star. Maybe a dotted line. An arrow. Some dashes. A little triangle. A little circle. And some dots. Now, who else wants to get on this painting? Moon is saying thanks. Yes, sir. Okay, Anthony. All right, now try and keep it civilized. And no. Little stars, little planets. Bob Ross, somebody said that they thought I was like a mixture of Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers, and I'll take any of that. Kit. I think Kit's a pretty good one. Kid right there. Who else we got? I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, give us a like now. Give us a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. And, refer your friends to it. Any friends that you have that need to be having some of this in their life, let them share this. I'm going to do something else to the bottom of this word play. It needs something. Like maybe like that, right there. Yeah. Well, keyboard cats are the keyboard cat, current keyboard cat 4.0, Presley dear. He is in the office, which is right over there. And we are outside, which is, there goes a car, right out here. This is reality programming. We have nothing to hide. Well, I mean, within reason. I think we're going to take this painting inside and do some other stuff to it. I'm going to leave a couple pins out here for next time. So there I got I muted it there for a split second, but I was smart enough to unmute it. I'm getting pretty handy with this modern digital stuff, Hey, buddy. Oh, he's still up there. Can you see him? Right there. Door's open. He could escape, but he doesn't even want to because he's too busy sleeping off that catnip. So now we're going to go upstairs and put some other kinds of paint and more of your names to vibe on this thing. And we got to get some vibe going on it. I know just how to do it with one of my fan brushes. And now we're going to put this paper up here. Thank you for sticking around. And there's one. Okay. There's what we were doing. Pretty good framing, actually. Now, yes, the fourth keyboard cat is 4.0. It's like another iteration, or carnation, or however they say that. But what I'm going to do is put some smear with a big old, well, not big, but this big. That's pretty big. Piece of sponge. I'm going to smear some color into this world. And maybe a little of that orange. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Yes, Keyboard Cat is alive. Yes, he is sleeping. Geraldo? Gerardo. Hey, dude, how you doing? I'm gonna put you on there. You are. You are. And now some brush and some intentional little hits of some very, very special colors that have changed my life. That. I'm liking it. And now maybe a little orange. Here and there. Right here. And right there. A moon MCM. The tip wave needs some wavy paint right there. And now maybe just a little yellow on a brush. Remember, charlieschmidt.com. Check it out, turn your friends onto it. Everything there, everything. It's looking kind of good if you ask me. Are we going to put some super dark on there? For any substance? I think so. Give it a little baseline. Yeah. I'm gonna get a little tiny brush and put some little tiny drop shadows. Drop shadows are really old fashioned. So is fried chicken. I'm gonna stand back. I think I'm liking it. Oh yeah, the blue help. Oh yeah. I think it might just need a couple of bigger dots done with a big semi-pro marker. Look at that. I like that I don't care deal. There was no class I took that taught me when to use this or where to use it. It wasn't like Fine Arts 222 that said where you use a big ass marker and when to. I'm just I'm putting her in automatic. Autopilot. I'm gonna stand back. I think this might be getting there. 40 minutes. A little bit of orange there, and I think, with the exception of getting the sign, this puppy might be done. Where did I say that? Little planet action. Look at that, that paint's so thick in there it looks like yogurt. I don't know what that is. That's all right. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna sign this one. I got some signing problems. 101, 133. Then where'd I go with 134? 133. See, we did that. So 134 we're gonna call spray 2. Like fry 2. Spray 2. So this is gonna be spray 2, 134. So Charlie 134 is what we're after here right now. Well, here's one of my favorite songs from this album. Tune in. No, the cat from 1984. Okay, yeah, let's just talk a little bit. The cat from 84 is not alive anymore. Oh gosh, no, cats only live, 15 years or something like that. So that would be an ancient cat. So then when that cat died and then 20 years later the internet came around and all of that stuff, the internet, like 20 years or so after we shot that, the internet came around. And so the cat was gone, but the video lived on. So that's history. You can Google that. And then all of a sudden one day, everyone was buying and licensing that clip of Fatso doing that riff. And then my manager, Ben Lashes, one day said, enough new t-shirt designs, go get an orange cat and see if you can find the spirit of Keyboard Cat alive somewhere. So I jumped in the car, man. I was on a mission. It was really good. I felt like I was in a movie, and it was a really good movie. And so what does I don't care want so bad? Please what? I don't care. Hey. It just looks like a happy person. So I hit the road and I went to every cat shelter known to man for a whole week and auditioned and met and tried to get in the soul and feel the vibe of different cats, and finally found this one cat. His name was Mel, but we took him because he was just right, and we changed his name to Bento, which is Japanese for lunchbox. And so he immediately, I didn't know what, he really was going to do when he saw a piano. So we gave him a couple of quick lessons, and he enjoyed that. And then we did a video, and he just took to it. When you see the video that's on our channel called in Keyboard Cat Reincarnated, that is Bento's first. He was just out of the shelter for 2 days when he made that. He barely even knew what a keyboard was. He barely even still knew what a shelter was. But it was like, there he was. And so we just had, it was on fire again. We're just making new videos now, not just licensing an old one and trying to carry on, but making new videos, producing them. We flew to Los Angeles with that cat and a spare cat to shoot on film at Desilu Studios, the commercial that you saw for years, and you'll probably see it again, for Wonderful Pistachios. And we also did a commercial for Starburst Candy in China and in America, and countless other TV shows and appearances, and the Super Bowl, and you name it. So that was that cat. And Bento lived for about 9 years and then passed away from complications. And I look like Felix. Is Felix okay? I feel like Felix. Does anybody know about Felix the cat? It was a commercial. Some of those videos made really good money, Maram, but there are a lot of months in between where you make no money. And you're just buying cat food and making cat videos, but that's all right. That's all right. I forgot what the question was, but so then we got a new keyboard cat named Skinny. Now, I had another cat named Skinny years and years ago in the 80s. It was Fatso's real sister. And she was a runway model for cats. She had the longest legs for a cat award she got in Hollywood for that. And she was great. She didn't make many videos. She wasn't into keyboard that much. But, it was whatever somebody's got, that's what you take and go with it. Like when I went to school, when I was a little teeny tyke, they never did ask me, what do you like to do or what do you think you're good at? Because I think I would have said drawing and painting or something like that, or building weird things. But they didn't ask, and so I didn't know that anybody cared. So instead, they gave us tests, and the stuff that we did poorly, they would focus on that and make us kind of get busy on that, which is kind of crazy because it's like somebody's ordering from a menu and they order chicken fried steak and no liver, and then they go, well, this kid needs to learn how to like liver, so they just pound liver down you for the rest of your life. I don't know about that theory. But anyway, I somehow broke out of that. And anyway, that's another story. But what you get with your cat is what you get with your cat, and you don't try and change them. You can't. Some things you can change and some things you can't, but you you know, your cat is your cat, and so you just find out what makes him be in his maximum vibe zone, and then put him there, and then we watch that, and that's our role model, right? Um, that's a good question. I don't care because I would love to see it. Um, Maybe you could put it somewhere. Do you do Facebook? Probably not. You're too modern for that, I'll bet. How old am I now, this very minute? Well, I'm older than I was earlier in the show. I am the owner of Keyboard Cat. I hold the copyright. If you do a copyright search, go get yourself a Wikipedia of Keyboard Cat. And, not that that's necessarily rock solid, but it's pretty solid. I've looked at it. It changes now and then. I can't change it. You never change or make your own Wikipedia. Somehow that's like really bad. And I'm not sure exactly how, but I'm not going to try and find out. Yeah, we're doing good. 60 likes. I'm digging it. So the cat now is the fourth Keyboard Cat. His name is Presley, and he looks the most like Fatso, the 1984 star of the month. And if you go to, what is the music one? Not Xfinity, but what's the music one with the green logo? Spotify. If you go to Spotify and search Keyboard Cat, you'll find Keyboard Cat has some records there. Yeah. Meet your new friend, Polly. Hey, Keyboard Cat owner, thank you for this. Well, you know what, Polly? You're welcome. Yeah, Bento should have lived forever. And really, he does. Like through us and through other cats and just through the miracles of the universe that we yet don't understand. And immortal. Yeah. Chigo says, no, Chigo fast? Ichigo. Ichigo fast. Okay, Polly. We're glad to have you here. Look at that. We're almost to 60 likes. When we get to 60 likes, I'm going to be a pretty happy guy. Did anybody notice I shaved my head last week? Look at it's growing back. It was shaved down, I think, on the clippers. The selection I had was 0, which means just flesh. It only leaves your flesh. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Meet your new friend, Polly. I was not abusing Bento. I was handling him. Oh, he loved it. He couldn't wait to get in that shirt and start doing stuff. That was what was so cool about it. He was passionate. He really was. My favorite fruit would have to be watermelon. Loving it. Super ripe, tree ripened from the yard and still warm from the sun. Apricots. It's pretty good. We'll try it on Facebook. I mean, I have a Facebook, so, you could contact me on Facebook. I'm just me, Charlie Schmidt. 60 likes, says the Merry Plowboy Pub. What a place. I don't care. Get that? That's a post from I don't care that just says okay. How can, if you don't care, how can something be okay? Because you don't care. Cool music, thank you. It's free when you get online and you say free jazz music, copyright free jazz music. And then they come up, and some of them are just like one or two songs, but some of them are like an hour or two long, and this one I use a lot. And it's free, and I don't get pinched by YouTube for using it. And I love it. I love some of the songs. I listen to it. I'm listening to it right now. They do Happy Birthday, jazz versions of Happy Birthday, and I find myself later in the day kind of singing in my head Happy Birthday, which is not normal for me, but I like it. I really like it. 60 likes, 63 here now. Maram Aga. Yeah, just sitting here and just letting the paint dry and the spray paint settle or the dust. It does feel good with the music going. There's my sore, tired feet. No, they're not tired yet. It's early in the day. And there's my favorite shadow on that chair. I do love that. Maram Aga says, call me anything. Okay, anything. Yeah, that's what I call easy going. That big black cloth hanging up there, I might take it down because it really does dominate the room and the work we're doing under it. That I let down and go the rest of the way down to the floor and use it as a backdrop when I do a Bob Ross sort of imitation set. It's all backed up by black. Just if you go to Charlie Schmidt, Bob Ross Keyboard Cat, I think you'll see a video that we did. No, it wasn't that. It was, we did a show, a stream, but I don't know which one it is. I need to get better at cataloging my paintings, getting them photographed, and getting you to able to find them in the YouTube, or I mean in the description of this video on YouTube, there is an eBay link right up front there. eBay link, and you can go and see paintings and drawings from this live stream anytime you want. And you can zoom in on them and see what they look like in a room and just look at them kind of like an art gallery and see them back to back and see what people are bidding on them. I do sell them, and the prices are super low. Actually, I think they're a good value to make money, but I don't really give that kind of advice. I got my hands full with my own. There's, who was that kid? There is a Keyboard Cat app where you can kind of learn the piano. Go to, I think if you go to keyboardcatstore.com, somewhere near the top is a link to get the free app. And I think you'll dig it. So try that. Let me know how it goes. I'm wondering if it even works. I got to check it. My thoughts on other big black things, like night. You love it because yin and yang, black and white, skinny and fat, full and empty, happy and sad, summer and winter, chicken and air. God, I sure could use a chicken fried steak right about now. Well, it's hard for me to play his song right now, just the way I'm set up technically here, which is not exactly broadcast. You know, My first job, I went to college in Japan and learned to paint and draw. And then when I came back, I got a job right away at a TV station as an art director, and I had to pretend that I knew graphics and stuff about television and an artist for television. And so I made it all up and I got the job. Out of 11 people, I got the job. I even wore a short hair wig over my hippie hair to get the job. And then at any rate, so I had to learn real fast, like in one day, how to do graphics and how to do art for TV. And so there you go. I did that. You bet chicken fried steak sounds good. I didn't have it yet this week, but there's a little cafe by my house here that has a killer chicken fried steak. You can get it in the morning with eggs or whatever you want, but man, it's good. The gravy's good. My friend Alex cooks it up. He makes all kinds of good food. He's from down south and he knows how to make certain south of the border delights. Fake it till you make it. That's what we do. That's what chicken fried steak is. It's not steak, it's chicken fried steak. And it faked it as chicken fried steak so successfully that it didn't need to graduate up to full steak. It's just got its own meme, chicken fried steak. What else do you need? You take the chicken fried off, forget about it. So, okay, there we go. We're just about in an hour, 70 likes. I know there'll be another one or two just for this end of the show song. There it is. That's a peaceful scene. And look at outside. It's going to be hot today. You know, I could sort of take this afternoon off and go up to my friend Tony's swimming pool right in the neighborhood here. My Facebook is Charlie Schmidt. I think I have a Keyboard Cat Facebook too, but go to the Charlie one. Go to any one you want. I'm going to have to take a rain check on playing that other song. Go to your Spotify and hear Keyboard Cat has a Christmas album that's really good. I mean, it's good. It's really good. It's better than any Christmas album I've ever heard, from traditional to symphony to rock and roll to rockabilly to country to punk even. His Keyboard Cat's Christmas album is splendor. It's not about to rain here. It's going to be, it could be 100 today, 95. I love that. Look at, we're over an hour with 71 likes. Hallelujah. Yes, Xavier, it is going to be hot. I don't care says okay again. All right, y'all. Peace and love. Let's just check the big numbers and see you on Monday morning, 10 o'clock Pacific time. Have a great summertime weekend. It's always time in, so make it count.